I don't know why I said red beet. I was gonna say reed or something, but anyways. Alright, have fun, Debbie.
Yeah, okay, so first up we had Poland versus Taiwan, which was a pretty interesting start to the weekend, which was a nice and clean 5-0 win for Poland. The bands themselves were actually kind of interesting. Like, they weren't exactly a lot of what we saw later on. Like, we saw Mushino Sumu Tokoro banned out by Poland and Stronghold banned out by Taiwan. But we didn't really see them banned that much later on. I think we saw Mushino Sumu banned again, but I don't think we saw Stronghold banned again. I think that was the only time it got banned. More impressively though was the Can't Hide Your Love pick by Taiwan, the first pick of the round of 16, which then went to be like the most banned map. So it was kind of interesting to see that one get picked up straight away, which was quite nice. We also saw Run Lads Run, so again, some of the more banned maps from the first one, so definitely pretty good to see. I mean, outside that though, it was a particularly amazing match. Definitely a good opener for the weekend, but the next few ones we saw were a lot closer, I think. And of course, the next one was Germany vs Malaysia. That's the one, which was definitely a lot more of a closer one, which resulted in a 5-2 win for Germany. And this is basically when the Can't Hide Your Love ban kind of just started to kick off. Yeah, Magna, you're allowed to talk, it doesn't matter.
Okay. No, I just thought I'd offer some comments and insights into, like, you know, some of how the matches went, I guess, as well.
You know, I mean, it was just... If you got something to say, it's more, you're more than welcome to chip in.
Okay, sure.
But yeah, so this is basically when Can't Hide Your Love just started its massive ban streak. Hapuya kind of started to get banned out quite a bit here as well. We also saw some more common picks again, like we saw Clash of Swords, FKS,
This is Germany versus Malaysia. Yeah. I actually was fortunate enough to witness part of that match live, as in person, because yeah. So I had Chromox playing at my place, and so I was fortunate to see that live. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mentioned it would have been, but we should probably continue on with the next few matches. The next, of course, was Indonesia versus Australia, which was another pretty good match, actually.
It went completely contrary to my prediction. I thought Indonesia was going to win, but it seems Australia was able to pull through.
Yeah, it's good 5-2 again for Australia. Basically the exact same pans as the last match as well. Hapuya and Can't Hide Your Love, so definitely some of the more unloved maps this weekend. I think this is also where we started seeing Spider Dance picked up as well.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen Spider Dance. Like, Spider Dance is it's going to be one of those maps that's going to rarely get picked because of its sheer complexity.
Pipey. But I mean, we have seen it twice already, so it's not the other one. I do hope we kind of see Spider Dance more. I mean, it is nice to see. But I'm actually kind of surprised that we'd also seen Run Lads Run this much already. Definitely not something I expected, because traditionally the hidden picks in Taiko have been relatively cruel. As I'm sure a lot of people would definitely know if they were here for the last few Taiko World Cups as well.
Mm-hmm.
But we will be moving on to the next match. which was United Kingdom Brazil versus South Korea. That's the one.
Yeah, I believe I was commentating on that match. I believe. Yeah, that was.
Actually.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so that match went pretty well. I think they had. Did they have the same bands again?
No, this one had Run Let's Run instead of Hapuya.
Oh yeah, but yeah, I mean South Korea pretty much outclassing Brazil there. Brazil managing to get a point, but that was a disconnect, I believe, from a player on South Korea's side.
Yes, I think that was. Ooh,
BBJ. It was BBJ.
Yeah, BBJ one. Yeah,
and
that was definitely a shame.
Yeah, and then he disconnected again later in the match, but then that was within the timer of 30 seconds, I believe. And so.
Yeah, I think he DC'd like right at the start.
Yeah.
And this is actually the first time we saw Hops Dev Adventure and I don't know how to pronounce that. Paraclete?
Paraclete, maybe?
That's the one, Paraclete, yeah. Because I think I was talking about both of those. I think it was either at the start of the match or just before, how they were some of the ones that hadn't unpicked, and then boom.
Yeah.
Both of them got picked up.
Hopstep was interesting though, because we had. I remember South Korea going for triple hard rock, I think. Yeah, that was pretty cool. FKS as well. They all went triple hidden hard rock. They went triple hidden hard rock for FKS, and they went triple hard rock for Hopstep. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, Hopstep was the one that Brazil won though, because that was where BBJ DC'd, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't really think there's much else to cover for that one.
Not really. I don't think.
Yeah, it was a pretty good watch though. It was a pretty good watch. It was kind of funny to see Run Lads Run finally get banned out though, after all the times that have picked up.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I guess South Korea's like, nope, we don't want any part of that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't really blame him because if I remember correctly, yeah, no.
Props to Marm from Brazil though. Yeah, props to Marm from Brazil. Definitely, he held his own against some of the South Korean players, but actually even getting the highest score in the room in one of the matches, I believe.
Anyway, moving on from that one, we did have United Kingdom versus Japan, which was a
curb stomp.
Pretty convincing 5-0 win. Yet again, we saw Can't Hide Your Love banned out along with Run Lads Run, so definitely a map not wanting to be played. The picks themselves weren't exactly anything out of the ordinary. I mean, we saw FKS, we saw Clash of Swords, we saw Stronghold.
Just some fairly consistent maps that Japan would have won on. Actually, looking back, I mean, Run Lads Run, the format of Run Lads Run is actually fairly similar to Slit in group stage. And Slit was, I believe it was one of the most banned maps in group stage. So we're kind of seeing a trend here that slow hidden maps are being chucked out of the pool because just most players can't play them.
It was actually the most banned map of the group stage. It was 13 banned out of the 22 matches that we had.
Oh my god. Yeah.
The next banned map was Colossus at 6. So it was basically double.
By far. It was by far the most banned map. Yeah. And for good reason. Like, reading hidden on low BPM is a skill that has to be practiced and stuff. And I mean, it's hard to do it over the course of a week. Even so, it's not surprising to see a pick like Run Lads Run being banned so often.
Yeah, before we go to the next one now, I think the only real out of the ordinary thing here was Spider Dance getting picked up instead of some of the more traditional picks that we've seen so far. And then after UK versus Japan, I believe was Spain, Hong Kong?
Yes.
I'm sure you've got quite a bit to say about that one.
Well, I guess, I mean, how do I say it? It was like Japan, but like not nearly as convincing. So while it was still a 5-0 stomp, I have to say Spain definitely put up more of a fight than we definitely expected. I mean, we certainly underestimated them, I would say.
Yeah, it was a pretty good 5-0 though. I think this wasn't the first time we'd seen FKS banned as well, which was a bit of a surprise. What caused the FKS ban.
Basically, our strategy was that Spain would try and use an easier pick against us and hope to trip us up, but we decided, no, we're just going to play hard maps. And that's why we banned FKS.
Sorry, I heard the background noise. Oh, I suppose that makes fair. I suppose that's fair enough. But outside that though, I was actually quite surprised to see some of the Hong Kong picks. I mean, Benicia Steed we hadn't seen, Hapuya we hadn't seen because you keep banning it. Can't Hide Your Love. I mean, this match was full of more West Wing picks, really. It was definitely a more interesting match to watch. I always do enjoy the matches where the maps generally aren't the more common ones. Always nice to see some variety.
Yeah, and we've got 2 matches coming up later, so there's definitely more to come. And
we have United States vs France, which will be at 7 PM UTC? Yeah, 7 PM UTC, and then after that we will have Chile vs Canada at 8 PM UTC, followed by our map showcase for the quarterfinals, which should be very good indeed.
I can safely say that France versus the United States will potentially be the closest match we'll see this weekend. There are 2 very strong teams. France, if you recall, managing to beat out, was it Indonesia? No, that can't be right. Did they?
No, they went to tiebreaker against South Korea.
No, they went to South Korea. They went to tiebreaker against South Korea. My bad. And
they didn't win it, but
they didn't win, but they came very close to winning.
It was a very good match. Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely, one of the top mid seeds against a high seed. So definitely something to look out for.
But yes, with that we will probably wrap this up here, and we will be back in 4 hours for the continuation of the round of 16. So take care, guys, and we will see you in around 4 hours for United States vs France.
All right. Take care and see you guys soon.